So in this video, we're going to be going over the new Blackstone Side Burner, the OTG model. Is this something that you should have for your Blackstone inventory? We're going to see how well it works with the 20-inch new camp griddle, as well as using the new adapter hose and maybe some other solutions to intermix all these different pieces of equipment. So stay tuned. All right, everybody, welcome to another episode of Unique Adventures. You know, in one of our previous videos, we unveiled the brand new Blackstone this year, the OTG model, with all the new hype and all the new bells and whistles. And we did also show you that this thing also will run in parallel with another unit. We are going to be testing out in this video the new Blackstone Side Burner. We're also going to be using that new adapter hose and seeing how the whole system kind of melds together. We're also going to do a short little cook and kind of show you a little spin on something that we've already done. But what we're going to do right now is we're just going to get this thing unboxed, kind of show you what's in it, and go from there. Okay, so we've got the box here. We're about ready to open this single burner camp stove, Blackstone's new addition this year to the Blackstone fleet, to go with this camp griddle setup. And sometimes you have a knife and sometimes you need to use a hatchet. Okay, let's get everything off here. Everything's always well packaged. All the instructions that we don't need, because we just don't use instructions. Okay, so we got done here, just a little guy. Open those latches up, get that first look. Pretty nice so far. So we can already see here the latch system here. That looks really nice. You guys knew on the first original Blackstone we had issues with that, but that one looks good. And then take this off. So you got your regulator. We've already got our regulator system, but each unit comes with one, so you can also adapt these. I had a lot of questions in the last video. How do you get to a big bottle? Because this is a setup for a small bottle, and essentially you've just got an adapter hose that will go onto the end of this and then adapt out into a regular 20-pound propane tank. So that's the regulator. But for this video, we're not going to be using the regulator because we're going to do the parallel system that will bypass that. So let's see what else we got here. So you got your feet, and you got the other 2 feet. So they come disconnected, whereas with the regular Blackstone, they come already connected. And then you've also got a side handle. Would you look at that? We actually have to put some parts together. Was not expecting that. So essentially what this is going to do, this just got 2 screws here, and they're just going to go right on the outside here. This should be a very simple install, but I'm assuming for packaging purposes they put all of that away. So we're going to leave you here for just a minute. We're going to install that, as well as get all of the legs on. So we will be back with you here in just a minute. Okay, we are back. We got everything put together here. You can see we screwed everything into the side here. Side note, just to let you know, watch putting in this front screw, because there is a little bit of a void back here that if you aren't so careful like I did, the whole screw dropped down here under the whole undercarriage to a place where time forgot. and took me about 10 minutes to fish it back out of there. I got lucky, almost had to tear this whole thing apart to get to it. So note that front screw. Be careful trying to hook that thing up, because she's a doozy. So we're gonna get this thing set back up. I think this just sits under this little lip here. You got these little deals there, and then it just pops right in, and you are ready to go. So we did also measure this out just so you can be aware of what can fit on here. You're about roughly a little bit shade of 9 inches wide by a little bit less than 8 3/4 deep. So that is your area here, because obviously you can go a little bit deeper this direction, but the width, because of the wind guards, anything less than 9 inches is kind of what you're looking for. I'd say more like 8.5 just to be sure. So a small skillet or a pot, you know, a small little pot, I think that's probably what you're going to be in the mix for this. So from here, we're gonna finish taking off all the tape. Just pop this little guy off here on the side. That's where you hook up the propane line at. So we're gonna get all this ready to go and show you that adapter piece next after we get done taking all that tape off. Okay, so we are ready to go here. We've got everything set up. You can see here in this excerpt that we've got the 20-pound tank regulated up, hooked to the 20-inch Blackstone, and now we need to bridge our gap between here and here with that 3-foot propane chain adapter hose. And this is what we're looking at. So this quick disconnect side here goes into the 20, and then this looking like a regulator version here goes into the side burner. Drop me a comment with all this too. Let me know how you're liking these Blackstone videos. Are you getting the side burner? Are you thinking about it? Are you eagerly anticipating how well this is going to work? Okay, so we got our adapter. We're going to push this guy off to the side and see if we can change viewing angles here so you can see it go in. All right, so we're just going right into the side here. That's it. Easy peasy. And then we are going to screw right into the end of the Blackstone proper here. And that is pretty much it. So we've got everything down there coming up, and we are ready to go. So let's go ahead and fire these things off. Looks gorgeous. Nice little setup here. Got your side burner, got your main 20-inch. Okay, so we've done a little bit of testing here. We've got everything hooked up in line. We're now ready to go. The first question I'm going to answer here is, can this burner run independently without running the rest of these? And the answer is yes. These ones use that push igniter. This one is just off the adjustment knob here. That's where the igniter is. So just going to hit that, and there you go. We are running. Got that nice little flame there, adjustable down for nice and low, or up nice and high for all that rippy searing you got to do. So We are opting tonight to do a little cook on both, just to give you kind of like a combination of what this might look like, what you might need an extra setup for. Obviously, you can make coffee, heat up tea, hot water, stuff like that on here. You can see that flame's getting pretty good now. We're going to dial that back. What we're going to do is a little grilled cheese and tomato soup, because we like that, and I know we did that last season for you guys. But we're gonna put a little bit of a twist on one of the sandwiches here, and we're gonna try it out. I'm not claiming it is gonna be awesome, but I just thought about it, and so we're gonna go with it. Getting everything set up here. The one thing I'm gonna let you know a little bit, at least with our hinge here, it is a little bit wiggly loose, where this is trying to kind of hyperextend a little bit. I don't know if they're built like that or if mine's just like that, but you know, just kind of letting you know. And it's also a good idea to let this kind of burn off for a couple minutes for the first time. Get all the oils and stuff off of the burners and off of the grate and stuff in there. So definitely keep tuned to that. So we're gonna make some soup on here. We're gonna put this thing down on low. We're gonna get our pot here. Like I said, about an 8-inch. Well, it's probably less than that, probably 6 to 7. And remember, this thing's got adjustable legs, so if you need to tilt it a little bit a direction, you can. But for us, this is probably going to work out okay. Unfortunately, we are not making our own from scratch tomato soup. Campbell's for the win. We're gonna backfill it with some moo juice. Let me know, are you team milk or team water in your tomato soup? Tonight, we are team milk. And so we're gonna set this thing on low here just for a minute, let this kind of work itself around. Maybe kick it up just a smidge, because obviously we don't want to burn this. And I'm not sure exactly what to expect from this, so you can definitely feel that it's warming everything up. So we're going to let this go for maybe a minute or two, and then we'll catch back up with you. Alright, we're back. It's been a couple of minutes here. You can definitely see we got some heat coming off. So we are working. We did turn it up to about half of the capacity. I think that's going to be kind of the sweet spot until I see this thing really start to come over. But looking nice. I think it is time to make those grilled cheese sandwiches and see how the new 20-inch Blackstone does with that. And you guys have seen us do this before, where we go completely off the walls. If you haven't seen those videos, it's definitely in our Blackstone video showcase. Tonight we are not going completely off the rails, just basic cheese, and then a little spin on it. We're doing Texas toast because we did French toast earlier this week. We're definitely keeping that on low now. It is in a happy spot. We don't need anything more out of that, so we're just gonna let that hang out on low over here. We're gonna put butter down instead of buttering the stupid bread, because that always ends up being a mess, so, or pain in the butt to do. Now you also see we got a spot for a fourth sandwich here. This is where things get a little crazy, a little risque with your Blackstone cooking. We are gonna try a French toast grilled cheese sandwich. I'm not even sure if this is a thing. I literally just thought of it this morning. It could be terrible. It could be amazing. But we're gonna try it. We got a couple pieces of French toast we just made a little bit ago to go with this. I have no clue what we're doing here. It's madness, everybody. So we got this really thin Colby Jack cheese here. We're just gonna put a couple of those on there. Okay, so we got everything on here. We're letting it get going here. 1, 2, 3, and you know that fourth piece of French toast. And check the soup over here real quick. It is keeping warm. Got it turned down almost to low. Still got steam. We're not burning anything. It's pretty much what I like. I mean, it flamed up real good. This is doing really a great job for soup so far. So we're going to check back in with you here in a couple minutes when we're ready to flip all this. And now we're going to get that first flip. There we go. All right. Now from here, we'll just paint them around. They are definitely warm. Make sure they get all that butter in there. And you can definitely see we got some good crust on that grilled cheese, and you know that crust is going to hit a little different on that French toast. But what are y'all thinking about this so far? Are you getting the new side burner? Are you getting the new 20-inch? Drop me in the comments, let me know your thoughts on that. But we're just gonna let this go for a couple minutes. I'm really digging this side burner so far. It is doing the job. Definitely opens up a lot more possibilities to coming out camping. And sometimes you wish you had that 14-inch version with, you know, this on the side, but you wanted that more real estate. Well, now you can have it. I do think the retail on this guy, I want to say it's $99. So the combo together is right around 300 bucks. So it is not cheap, but if you want that extra real estate, this is the way to go. Back at it here. Looking like we're ready for our last little flip here. See how we did. Oh yeah. They are working out. They are definitely warm and crispy. We're just gonna do a little steam on these real quick. It's one of the things I like about this Blackstone. Gently come back around here. Now remember, on the last Blackstone Griddle, we would always goober up the top of this thing, and so we're going to get to see how this kind of does. Obviously, I don't think this is the sole purpose for using this. The soup is definitely doing well. This burner is doing wonders. It's doing its thing. Just going over a couple little things here. We definitely like the latch system there, like it shares with the other new Blackstone. The lighter worked out really well. Got the extra handle on the side. It is very solid, very sturdy. This is a really beefy unit for being only 9 inches. But for what we're doing tonight, this thing has done nothing but succeed, and that adapter hose as well is doing its job. So we're gonna dish this up, and we're gonna eat a little bit of this and kind of see what this is all about, and then give you that final review. But we're also gonna check what that French toast grilled cheese looks like. So let's finish this thing up. All right, so we all know what a regular grilled cheese looks like. This is that French toast grilled cheese. Woo! Look at that. So we're gonna see exactly what this is all about. You gotta dunk it in that tomato soup. We're gonna give you that final review of the side burner and the adapter hose here in a minute, but we gotta try it. So I'm not one to lie, but this might be overrated. It's not real crispy on the outside because it's a little fluffy because of it being French toast. And then it's already kind of sopped up the egg and everything else, so it really doesn't soak up well. But you know what? It was a try. Let me know, have you done French toast grilled cheese? Do you like it? Let me know in the comments below. But we're gonna get to that review here in just a couple minutes on our final wrap up on this system so far. But French toast grilled cheese. All right, so we are done with that grilled cheese and getting the initial cook down on this side burner. It is an amazing piece. It definitely can get stuff up boiling, so I'm assuming little, you know, percolators and stuff with coffee, heating up water. It's definitely going to be great. We're going to do some more videos on this guy, maybe just solely using this guy. I know this review was more supposed to be catered towards this, but we also wanted to go over the adapter hose system, which worked great, just like we said. You can use this unit over here without using the main unit, so it's just a direct pass-through system, which is great. The only issues I've seen so far with this is our hinge is a little janky. Like I said, if you hit it just right, it hyperextends. So that's a little something. And then also note, when you're putting that handle on, you don't want to lose that screw in the chassis of the unit, because that will stink, and you're going to hope that you get it back out, because there's just a nice little coin slot down there for it. So but overall, we're impressed with this for $100, and to it be an adaptation to this. So if you wanted the bigger unit and you wanted the side burner, this is going to be your jam. Like we said in the last video, they fixed a lot of the issues with this year's OTG model over last year's version 1. This thing is dynamite so far. And I think this is just going to be a great complement to it. Or if you're wanting it as a standalone, if you're doing like a little skillet action, you know, just a single deal, maybe this is just all you need. If you're just one person and you want to cook a steak, or you just want to cook some eggs or something, this might be your jam as well. So that's going to pretty much wrap this up. Make sure you drop those comments. Let me know, what else do you want to see? What questions do you have? Because we're going to be doing some more videos with all of this equipment. We're going to be loving it for the rest of the summer. But yeah, drop those comments below. Hit that thumbs up. Make sure you stay subscribed to the channel, so that when we get the new Blackstone, but we also get the new side burner and the adaptation system, and we show you everything and make a French toast grilled cheese sandwich that really wasn't that good, you won't miss it. But until then, we'll see you guys in the next adventure.